V3MMX Golf 4 Echo Golf uniform in London, England. Just want to ask a question. Do you use American gallons or Imperial gallons, if you know what I mean? Over?
Our gas is in Imperial gallons, but it's sold by the liter. Current price of gas right now is $1.47 a liter. So 3.78 to the American gallon, and I think 4.54 to the Imperial gallon. So if you want to calculate a price per gallon, you can. But you don't want to. It's well over $5 a U.S. gallon.
Yeah, Roger to that. I wondered if you were Mexican. I thought, because I know the Americans who use American gallons, but we use litres anyway, which costs us a fortune, over.
Well, they're using it as a taxation tool over here. They just keep putting more and more tax on the price of fuel when the government has shortcomings and they make mistakes and spend money wastefully. So they just add more tax and make the taxpayer pay more. That's about the long and short of it here in Canada.
I can believe that. Yeah, that's what they do. They just tax the motorists till it squeaks over.
Well, until people do what they do in Greece and fill the streets en masse, it just keeps going. We're frustrated for working like I'm working, and I'm paying most of my paycheck goes back in tax. So why am I even working? It's very, very hard to prosper as a taxpayer anymore.
Yeah, same here. And we got the looming, we got the merit taxing us as well. So if you got a diesel car and it doesn't comply, you get charged £12 odd a day to go up in London, over.
$3.50 bicycles. I think that's what they're shooting for. Yeah, they're trying to make us all drive electric vehicles here, but they're, aside from going to get groceries and doing errands in town, they're not really good. I know a TV station in the United States tried to take a Tesla Model 3 across on a road trip, and every single time the Tesla transport said it had X number of miles on the vehicle's battery, it ended up they had just a little over half of what the car was saying by the time they had to recharge.
I'm really not surprised, even over here when it's not quite as cold as over there. Everybody's got range anxiety. So they're saying about going electric, but the electric costs are bad, the fuel costs are bad, so well, leave you to it. G4EGU, over.
G4EGU, VE3MMX. Well, I'm guessing the towing companies are going to charge a lot more pretty soon for moving these vehicles. Number one, they weigh at least double what a normal, combustion engine car weighs. And number two, if they're involved in an accident, they become a real big liability if they catch fire. So yeah, we have a lot of questions to get answers to. They're not answering over here for electric vehicles. So I'm not sure what the whole thing is going to come to, but I guess we better enjoy our combustion engine vehicles while we have them. I'm not too sure. Hopefully we can hang on to them and keep our freedom. G4EGU from V3MMX Mobile. Just take $1.47 times 3.78. That's how much we're paying per gallon over here.
KG 7H3R, Arizona.
So I didn't want to break up the QSO. Yeah, Okay, well, I'll leave you to it in your stay weather. I've got a friend over in W3, and he fixed stuff in his snow too. So there we go. See you later, G4EGU.
G4EGU, well, come on back anytime and chat with us. You're always welcome here. And name is Mike here, by the way. And you'll probably hear us on 10 meters as well. You're actually on 10 and 6 as well as 2 and 440. So we have a 10-meter repeater here. Have a great day, VE3MMX.
Yeah, okay, fine, Michael. I've been listening to the 10-meter output. I can't, and I can get 640, no problem. And it's been quite a good signal on occasion, over.
Well, that must mean our antenna's working. Yeah, excellent. So the antenna is 80 feet off the ground to the bottom of the antenna. It's about 100.
I think there's another repeater at the same time.
Signal reports we're getting. So I'm glad that it's all working. And, you know, this morning, it doesn't look like the snow and the ugly weather is bothering the 10-meter signal any. So that's all good. Because right now I'm kind of driving in a snowstorm, but yeah, it's not affecting 10 meters. So, all right. The 3MMX Mobile. We'll be listening.
KG7H3R, Arizona. I can't get in there.
But you're the currently the strongest, over.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because the New York repeater is closer to the Atlantic. You know, it's hard to say. New York repeater is quite a ways east of us, and maybe it's like the double hop for us, or triple hop, whatever it's doing to get over to the UK. We're possibly in a little better, you know, distance point for our signal to make it, because I've been told that. Now, our transmitter is running 175 watts of power, and the New York repeater is running 1.3 kilowatts, 1,300 watts of power, so it's got us beat 10 times over with power, but it might just be its location, because I know it's a very popular, very strong repeater as well.
Yeah, Roger, Michael. Yeah, when I first heard the 10-meter one, I hadn't found your one yet. When you asked me when your one tends to...
Yeah, see, I think I'm getting into the New York one.
Well, that might be it. We might get a little bit more signal as the day goes on. And I know the band's changed. We have a lot of 2964 repeaters that do not have the zone. And we hear a lot of people on the West Coast, when the band opens in that direction, hearing several different heterodynes, you know, with this repeater being part of it. So, you know, the band does shift around a little bit, and maybe it'll bounce us stronger or make us weaker.
They don't leave a space. Now they finally do. But you can see that the thing sits there and holds a tail.
I did realise that 10 doesn't really have a PL tone, and it's all open, but you couldn't have done the HF, over.
Well, my initial thoughts on PL tone were to run without it, because a lot of HF rigs that are out there don't even have PL for FM 10 meter. You know, the Kenwood 440s, the earlier ICOMs, even the earlier Yaesus, they did not have PL. So with that, you know, you're
See, you can finally hear it finally dropped out. I'm not even gonna bother. Anyway.